Y'all, we're sitting at the Sonic. It is 11 o'clock. It is 83 degrees, virtually no humidity. This is heaven. Isn't it nice, Clay?
Yeah.
It's really, look, I'm looking lovely. Yeah, it's 83. Any other time at 83, I'd be pouring sweat, y'all. It's very comfortable. I wish this was the way our weather was all the time with this low humidity. It would be nice, wouldn't it, Clay? Me and Clay are talking back and forth in the video messages. They've been gone to Arkansas. She can't figure out, she keeps looking back up toward the door because she can't figure out what's going on. Do you keep hearing Clay and you don't know where he's coming from? You said Clay's not here though. Where's Clay? Where is that Clay man? I know you keep hearing him. You keep hearing him, but you can't see him. He's on his way. He'll be here in about 10 minutes. And there he is. There's Clay man. Oh, somebody's glad to see Clay. Somebody's glad to see Clay. Yeah. Did Clay man finally come? She said, I kept hearing his voice, but he don't ever come in here.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, who's this, Callie? Who's this? Hey, Papa. Hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, are you a happy girl? Are you a happy girl? Yeah. Yeah. She says, oh my gosh, y'all came back. Oh my gosh. My people came back. Woohoo. Did y'all have fun?
Yeah. The way went good.
Good.
We went by and looked.
Y'all, this little badass dog Dan had, that's his backpack right there. Well, he had it laying on this bench because they just got back from out of town. This little heifer got in the bag, got his bottle of Zoloft, chewed the damn bottle open, and then as we were picking it up, trying to put it back in the bottle, she snatched one up and was like gumming it, gonna eat it. Well, I reached in and drug it out of her mouth. So she would have eaten one, I guess, but by the number that's in the bottle and the number of days that he's had it, and then we counted how many are left, he's not missing any. But, you know, if he forgot to take it one day, he could have forgotten it, but it said to watch him for symptoms. So we've been watching her. But, y'all, I swear, look, and I had the whole house clean. She's done all this right here just since we have been watching her. You are so bad, Callie. I just don't know. I had never seen anything like you. I really haven't. You are so bad. You're so cute, but you're so bad. You good? No, you ain't there yet. This is what she does. She lays across my neck. Just get up and play with me. I know you. I love you. You're the sweetest old baby. You're the sweetest. Okay. She's sweet like Chloe was. It's just in the breed, I think. It's in the breed. You're just an old sweet breed. Yeah, I know. You're so sweet. Look, Chloe's laying here with us too, y'all. Well, but this is a beautiful sight. I'm like, I literally just woke up because she come over here and laid across my neck and woke me up. Y'all, she's playing. She had her head under my boobs. Excuse me, what are you doing? Then I dropped some chicken down in there, Callie. Oh my God. Callie, you're so funny. You're so funny, sister. You're so funny. Did I drop chicken in my... You silly girl. Alright, we have a new holder. Yeah, get it all fixed.
Alright, I'm ready.
How's your black eye?
Oh, it's okay. It's better.
It's looking pretty rough still.
Does it?
Yeah. Hey, did anybody ask you about what happened?
Everybody I seen.
Everybody you saw. What'd you tell them? I'm sure everybody thought it was me.
Well, actually, I told him Clay did it.
Oh, okay.
I told him I forgot Clay was a grown man. I tried to put my hands on him. I realized he is a grown man. He ain't no boy.
I told you that, boy.
Y'all, one time when we lived in Arkansas, we lived in a... Hold on. Anyway, y'all, I was telling my story before Dan's phone rang. Y'all know I have this mark right here, this where my brother hit me with a brick right there. Well, when Cameron was a little girl, she sat down real hard in my lap and leaned back and headbutted me right there on that scar. And this big old knot jumped up out of there. Like the scar tissue. I keloid, which is heavy scar tissue. So anyway, there was scar tissue from him hitting me with a brick, and then she headbutted me. Anyway, so I had to go have that cut out, and it blacked like the whole side of my face. And I was in Walmart, and this man from our town, Walmart was the next town over, which was like 18 miles away. And he said, "Girl, what happened to you?" I said, "Ooh, Dan told me to jump. I didn't ask him how high." Now, who in their right mind would think I was meaning Dan hit me, like for real? I don't know of any woman that's abused that would say, "Oh, my husband hit me," you know. Anyway, the next morning, my BFF called, and she said, "Girl, you are never going to believe what I just heard." And I said, "Okay, what?" She said, "Girl, I just heard that Dan beat you up." Y'all, that was like maybe, I don't know if it was morning, I think it was afternoon, but anyway, by the next morning, it was around my little town that Dan whoops me. That's crazy. Dan said, when I told Dan, he laughed. Do you remember what you said?
Oh yeah, somebody.
He said, "The only way I'm ever going to hit her is in the back of her head with a shovel and my truck is running." Because he knows he's going to get one big old ass whooping if he ever tries to hit me. Right? Right?
Yep, that's right.
He don't want to admit it, but he knows. No, Dan would never hit me anyway. But, yeah. We don't play like that, do we, Clay? We don't hit nobody. But if you make us hit you, you fist and get a whooping. A for real one.
If you hit at me and miss, yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
We'll try.
We've left Callie, believe it or not. We're gonna go get us some breakfast at the Cracker Barrel.
Corn sugar.
Y'all, Dan wants to know what those wood boxes, what those little wood things are right there. They're in with the milk and stuff, so I said maybe like to make butter. I don't know.
They look big enough.
I don't know what they are. Callie. Hey, you're so cute. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Y'all, look at that. And she leaves those, but I can put a rubber band in just the hair on top of her head, and she will not stop until it's off. She's too cute. Alright, y'all, here it is, Friday again. And this looks like it's going to become a thing. And if you wonder, like, here's where I'm supposed to be looking to like to be looking at y'all, but right here is looking, because I use that for, like, I have a mirror right here too, but it's easier when I'm talking to just look in the camera, so I apologize. But Merle Norman base, total finish alabaster beige. I've used this color my entire life, whether I'm tan, not tan, whatever. This color has just been my go-to color. My mama has always used, not always, she used the little round, like if you are a Merle Norman person, you know the little, it's like a little pink, I think it was pink and then it changed to white, the little round thing. Y'all, that's the best. If anybody knows, you know what I'm talking about. It is the best smell. Like that foundation. I don't even know what that one was called, but we both started out using that one, but we ended up switching to this one when they brought it out, and then we just never changed. This is just amazing. It's full coverage. Do y'all do this? Like, as I use a product, I throw it back in my bag so that when I'm done, it's all picked up. Like, this is a Merle Norman palette too, and I use this one for my eyebrows. No, this one. That looks awful dark. I used to work at Bale's department store 50 million years ago. Well, let's see, how many years ago was it? 32 years ago, 33 years ago. That's crazy, y'all. 32 or 33 years ago. Anyway, I'm gonna use this brush. It's a brush on one end and a spoolie on the other, and I'm going back in that same, back in this color right here. On camera it looks different, that's why you can see me. I don't know why this keeps falling. When I worked at Bale's, y'all, that was, I didn't work there long. I ended up quitting because I mean, I know none of my bosses from back then would even think about watching my videos, because they didn't know me back then, and they sure don't know me now. But they were dicks. I mean, just straight up dicks. And I'll tell you why. Nicole was a baby when I worked there. Yeah, she was a baby when I worked there, and she got really sick, and like, we couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. The doctor couldn't figure out what was wrong with her either. And so we would go in the hospital, and then they would let us go, and she'd get sick again. We'd have to go back in the hospital, and this just kept on. Anyway, you know, she was my first, never had any other kids before, and so she ended up going in for, how long did she go in the hospital for, Dan? How long was she there? It was like Thanksgiving and Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we ended up spending Thanksgiving through to Christmas in the hospital with her. She had, I'm not sure what it's called now. It's a big long word. If I find it, I'll put it up here on the screen. But she basically had what Jim Henson, do you remember the Muppet Man, the man that created the Muppets? She had what he died of. It was strep pneumonia, I believe, was the gist of it. She had strep in her blood, and the reason I knew she was sick was she would sleep with us, and she one morning threw her little old fat leg over on me, and I was like, oh my God, she is on fire. So, I mean, we took her to the hospital because, you know, it was, I can't remember what her fever was, but it was sky high. So we took her to the hospital, and like I said, they would let us go, and then she'd get sick again, and we'd have to go back, and it was a terrible ordeal. Well, anyway, I went by my work on the way home from the hospital one time, and told them, if she doesn't run fever tonight, I'll be in tomorrow. But if she runs fever tonight, we're going back in the hospital, so I won't be here tomorrow. And my boss said, how did you even know to take her to the hospital? I mean, it was just fever. I'm like, dude, I have sat through spinal taps. I've sat through some pretty raunchy shit. You know what? I said, you know what? Consider this my 2 weeks. I'm not coming back. You can take this job and shove it up your ass. I mean, seriously? I don't get it. I don't get people like that. Like I was trying to use it as an excuse or something. I don't really know. But, yeah, so I never went back. But at that same job, the reason I started telling that is a different reason, but there was one other thing. This little old, one of my bosses, he was a teeny, tiny man. Like, I'm not even sure he was 5 feet tall. And he had a 10-foot tall attitude. Well, it was late one night. No freaking body was in the store. You know, we worked until, I want to say 10. It was either 9 or 10. I can't remember. I want to say it was 10, but it might have been 9. Anyway, it's late at night. Not a freaking soul is in the store. And it was, you know, it's a circle. Like, anyway, our store's in a circle. Well, he would walk the circle all night, like watching everybody or whatever. And so I was in my section and she was in hers, but we were at the edge of each of our sections, and we were talking across the walkway to each other as we were like jacking with hangers, you know, like, because like when you were not helping somebody, you were supposed to be straightening the clothes on the rack and making sure the hangers all went in the same direction and stuff like that. Well, we had done that. That was, I mean, it's closing time. We've already done everything. So anyway, we were talking across the aisle. He come around and he hollered at us like I ain't never been hollered at in my life. I just stood there going, really? And that's about probably the look I had on my face. So he went around the store. He took out around the store to do his little circle walk thing. And when he came back around, he said, I apologize. I shouldn't have hollered at y'all like that. You're damn right you shouldn't have hollered at me like that. I'm a grown-ass woman. And, I mean, he acted like we were kindergarten. I wouldn't even holler at a kindergartner like that. I mean, you know, like I wouldn't holler. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know what your problem is, but, I'm not going to take it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything that deserved to be hollered at like that. And besides, I said, you don't pay me enough to keep me in pantyhose. I mean, like, seriously, I'm barely able to afford pantyhose working at this job. I'm not just going to stand here and get hollered at. So, yeah, that was my stint with Bell's department store. But I didn't stay there long. I mean, I worked there maybe 6 months total. I don't know. So, yeah, I've never worked with a bunch of...
What you doing?
I'm putting makeup on, man. What you doing?
I was looking at those $1 million homes. They're fascinating.
It is, isn't it?
Like the artwork in it is great.
Yeah.
And most of them have these huge doors that push. There's no doors on them. Well, there's no doorknob, I should say. There are doors, but no knob. And the way you open it, you push it.
Yeah. And where are those doors? Where are they?
They're in Bell.
No, in the house.
Oh, in the house? They're on the back of the house. They're on the patio.
And it didn't have knobs?
No, they don't have any knobs. You just push it all the way open it. Oh, it's all the way around. It's like an indoor, outdoor house.
Right. They open the doors all the way up.
Yeah, they are,
So that-
all of them are open at the same time.
Yeah, so that you can just come and go inside and outside.
What's very cool about the houses, there's a bar in every house you can think of. And there's a blunt, you question the bar goes up. And there's like there's one drink that looks like a bowling pin.
One what?
Looks like a bowling pin?
A drink?
Yeah.
A drink or the glass?
No, the drink.
Oh.
It looks like a bowling pin. But you can pour anything out of it.
The bottle looks
The
like
bottle.
okay.
Yeah, the bottle looks like a bowling pin. You gonna do a video or?
I am doing a video.
I didn't know. What
Yep.
are you gonna do, Miss Callie?
I got Amazon sent me a little mascara. So I think I might use that today. It's Milani new highly rated 10-in-1 volume mascara. So yeah, I think I'll give that a try today.
I believe it's the same company.
You think it's the same thing?
Sugar?
I don't know. We think it's the same thing.
Look at my phone.
Y'all tell us, is a red bug and a cheer the same thing? My camera thing keeps just sliding on down. I'm trying to do this.
Nothing like that.
What do you mean where you was from? Y'all didn't have nothing like that.
There wasn't shit like that in the bottom. The DDT killed all that shit out.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Now what you gonna say? We didn't have no ticks. No ticks. No sugar. No red bug.
I don't know why you acting like you bragging about that.
That was
That's probably why y'all all got cancer too. Yeah, y'all ain't got no bugs, but you also got cancer.
Also looking tractor grease.
Tell on him, Clay. Dan used to eat tractor grease.
only the hour's camera.
What's that?
That's the tractor.
Oh. No, I mean, why look
It
tractor?
tastes the best.
That makes no sense.
Okay, guys, that is it. I'm dressed. It is a beautiful, hot day in Texas today. Dan wants a pork loin with potatoes and carrots for supper tonight, so I'm going to put that on. And yeah, I'm going to get this edited and uploaded, and that's it. This mascara, I liked it. It went on good. I don't know how well it'll hold up. I'll have to let you know. But yeah. That's it for me today, and I appreciate y'all hanging out here with me in the vlog. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.